Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Kay, and here on my channel I share everything nails with you. In today's video we'll be doing a 5-week hard gel rebalance on my client's nails. Here I'm using the tungsten removal bit to take off our previous design as well as debulk her nails just a tiny bit. This client came back to me roughly 3 appointments ago. The first appointment, I went ahead and did builder gel on her, but I realized how brittle her nails were, so the builder gel was separating from her entire nail. It was just lifting, it wouldn't adhere. So I went ahead and wrapped her nails, the free edge of her nail, with fiberglass, and then I went over entire nails with hard gel. So we're trying to get her nails back to a healthy stage where she could, wear just an overlay on her natural nails without feeling like her nails are gonna peel or anything. This client comes in every 4 weeks. She does like to come in every 3 weeks, but I told her with the hard gel, and since she's back in my chair, she could just go every 4 weeks. So with her coming in every 4 weeks, that will allow time for the damaged nail to grow out. Also with this client, she had gastric sleeve a couple years ago. So if she does not take her vitamins, her nails becomes really brittle. Sometimes our clients don't want to share that information with us because it's a very sensitive topic. My client let me know in advance, and that allows me to tailor her service to suit her everyday needs. I know if I don't top coat underneath her nail or put a little bit more fiberglass on her nails, we're going to get separation from her washing her hands at work. She's also in the health field. So with hand sanitizer, her washing her hand repeatedly, her wearing gloves, these things I need to know so I know what to do whenever she comes in to reduce the chances of her nail separating from the product and so on. I don't understand why when they do go to the regular shops, they'll tell them that you're getting a regular manicure but still put product on their nails or overfile the nails entirely. I had 3 clients just last month that came in to me because they were weeks off and they went ahead for removal services or just a fill, and they went ahead to take off the foreign product before coming back to me. And guys, their nails were butchered. I couldn't even do their nails. I had to turn them back and wait for their nails to grow back out. I do wish the clients will speak up a little bit more about their nails being overfiled whenever they do visit the traditional nail salons, but to each their own. Here I'm using my medium brow bit to exfoliate the new growth area, and you guys know I like to use it in both forward and reverse motion. And my e-file speed is between 6 to 8,000 RPMs at a time. I like to do this just because you can't always see the dead skin that's on the nail plate when you're going in one direction, but when you go in the opposite direction, you get to take everything off, lessen the chances of your nail lifting, and just give you a cleaner prep for application. So I'll let you guys go ahead and watch this portion of the video, and I'll come back once we're done with prep. So we're gonna be going straight into application because I accidentally deleted the footage of me doing the dehydrator and applying my Young Nail Protein Bond and my rubber base as well. Here I'm using the Accents Trinity Clear Hard Gel. I really been enjoying using this product. Now I added this one to my line, so the only lines that I use is Young Nail acrylic. I use a gel bottle and now accents, and I've been enjoying their product. I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase their WC1. I have a client that likes more of a milky pink base on her nails, so I'm going to purchase that pot of gel for her specifically, but I've been enjoying doing using their product so far. So here I am using a bead of hard gel and I'm placing it closest to her cuticle, and I'm using the tip of my brush to maneuver it all the way down the tip of the nail. And with hard gel, you really don't need a lot. Even though the consistency of the hard gel is really nice and it self levels perfectly, I will still be going in with a fine carbide bit to make sure everything is nice and smooth and just like how I like it. I like my clients' nails to look more natural, like they have nothing on. So I like to go in with the fine carbide bit just to make sure the cuticle area is nice and flush. And then I'll go in with my 240 grit sanding band to make sure there's no scratches on the surface of the nail before going in with the design. And for the design, she was going to a concert, so she wanted black to go with her outfit. So I went in with my Jello Jello Jet Black gel polish, and then I went in with Hang Diamond Shine Cat Eye on the pointer finger. And for the ring finger, I had to use my airbrush, but my airbrush stopped working on me. I'm not sure if it's just clogged or it's just stopped working. I since then charged it, cleaned it out, and everything, pulled it down. It's still not working. So I end up using my Pat Gel that I purchased from Temu. I'll link them in the description bar for you guys if you're interested in purchasing them. And for the top coat, I went in with Accents Diamond Shine On top coat. I really do like the shine on this top coat. It lasts really long. So now I have Young Nail Stain Resistant top coat, Gel Bottle top coat, and Accents. I don't feel like you need to have a ton of product to provide good service to your clients. As long as the products that you're offering to your clients works well with their body chemistry and not experiencing any allergic reaction or lifting, you could tailor these services. You could apply hard gel on the free edge. You could do a fiberglass. I had one of my dear subscribers commented the other day saying that she has not seen a fiberglass being used in so long. And I use fiberglass on a regular basis, whether it's for a repair to wrap the free edge of the nail because they flare, and then I'll pinch it. So for the rest of the years this year, once I am done with school, I will be showing more detailed videos of how I restructure my client nails, how I, apply fiberglass to give more strength and longevity to my clients. I don't just plop the product on their nails and send them on their way. I honestly tailor every service to suit my clients. And you guys, if you guys want to check out more of like me working live, you can check out my live section where I used to go live frequently, and you guys get to see every detail of what I do when I'm working. Here I'm going in with my fine carbide bit to just make sure everything is nice and smooth. We ain't got no lump and bumps, and the cuticle area is nice and flush. Once that is done, we'll go straight in with the 240 grit sanding band just to make sure everything is nice and smooth before applying or polish. Of course, they're gonna go ahead and wash and without soap. I like to use no soap when they do this process. Soaps, I have natural oils in them, and I just don't want to risk the chances of any chipping or anything. I have a client, I won't ever use gel polish on her because she uses bleach, she uses tons of chemical, and then she always wonder why her nail chips. And I'm like, ma'am, you use too much bleach. It is breaking down the ingredient in the gel polish, and it's gonna cause chipping. So for this one client, I will do colored acrylic on her because I don't want the complaints. Even on my most, like my longest days, and I don't want to do the colored acrylic, I do it anyways because I just don't want that text. So here I'm just using my needle bit to take up her natural nails from underneath, making sure I don't have any separation or anything. And I will be going in to top coat underneath her nails as well. Sometimes when you're using fiberglass, the smallest glass being sticked out on this side of the nail or under the nail could cause discomfort. So I like to make sure I top coat that fiberglass to make sure they're not experiencing any discomfort with the fiberglass poking out. So I'll go ahead and let you guys watch this portion of the video, and I'll be back once we get to the polish application. All right, guys, here I'm going with my Jello Jet Black. And let me tell you, these polishes are so pigmented. I don't have to mix anything. I don't have to add anything. One coat and you're good to go. When I'm polishing, I like to tuck the polish up to the cuticle area, and I like to start from the middle just so I have like a slip layer to work with, and then I'll kind of gently like pull the sidewalls back just to make sure I could get closest to the sidewalls. Sometimes if I am working and my client is moving a lot, I will stop. Yeah, sometimes I'll stop. If their phone rings, I'll stop and wait and ask them if they're gonna answer. Whenever I'm doing black, white, any like cherry red color, I don't want no movement because just cleaning up that color from their cuticle is just a disaster. It's always staining, and it's just a headache when it comes time to take your photos. So yeah, after this, I'll go in with my hang diamond cat eye over her black. Once I activated the magnet, I gave it a flash cure, and then I moved on to the airbrush portion. And the airbrush was it just let me down that day. I'm just like, she was my first client of the day. I had a last minute cancellation this day, and I texted her and someone else, and she responded quicker than the other clients. I'm like, what a coincidence. The airbrush is not working. But we figured it out, we made it work, and we got it done. If you've made it this far in this video, Please don't forget to like this video, hype up this video if you may. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And to my subscribers, thank you for hanging with your girl. Love and appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. And if you are interested in any of my bits, you can find them on my Amazon storefront. I now need to go ahead and find me a airbrush just for a backup, just for backup, just in case I don't have the color in a pat pat gel that I need to airbrush. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase me an airbrush so I could have it for the new week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.